Alright, this is lesson for day 103. We're going to be evaluating common and natural logs. We're going to be using a calculator later today to understand, or to get the answer, okay? So, I've taught you this before. I've taught you like how to rewrite an exponential equation into logarithmic. How would you write this as a logarithmic equation, everyone? Log base 10 of 100 Good, okay, good. Okay. So, now, yesterday I taught you how to look at this and figure out what the answer is. 10 to what power is 100? 2. 2, good. We know that, right? And what about, let's build off this. What about 10? 10 to what power is equal to 10? 10 to the first power is 10, right? Do you agree? Cool. And this is stuff we all know. So these we could do in our head, right? So what's a number that I could pick between 10 and 100 here? Okay, well, let's think I had 50. Like, let's say it was log base 10 of 50. Okay? Okay, focus up here, please. So you see how 50 is in between 10 and 100? You said the answer to this first one is 1, right? The answer to the second one is 2. What would the answer approximately be for the middle one? Yeah. 1/2? Well, if this is 1 and this is 2, how could this be 1/2? 1.5. Okay, how'd you get 1.5? Good, it's in between 1 and 2, right? Isn't 50 kind of in between 1 and 2? Or in between 10 and 100, right? And the answers to the first logarithm is equal to 1, this one's 2, okay? So, what we're going to be doing today is using the calculator to solve this. 10 is a nice number. You see how it's log base 10 right here? So, log base 10 is nice because, you know, like what's 10 to the first, everyone? 10, right? What's 10 to the second? 10 to the third? Good, right? We could just build off of that and we could approximate numbers in between. Okay, we have this button on the calculator called the common log. It's when we take out it's when we see the log base 10, we can use the common log button on the calculator. So let's all pull out your calculators on your iPads or on your phone. Preferably on your iPads. You all have it. Does everyone have? Oh, okay. Everyone's pulling out the calculator on their iPads. On their iPads, not on their phones. Let me. Oh, sorry. You all have your iPads. I didn't. Let's all put. I'm going to show you on the calculator. So we got log base 10 of 50. So the way this works on a calculator is you always, whenever you work it out on a calculator, you want to make sure that you have your calculator cleared. Okay. So press the C button always before you start, or the AC button, making sure it's all cleared. And then the way it works, if you find the log button, if you click it once, it's going to say error. It's because you need to put a number in before you press that log button. So we're going to press clear again. The button, or the number we're going to put in first is 50 on this, so 50. And then we're going to press the common log button. It's 1.6989, right? 1.69. Is that what y'all got? Okay, good. So that's approximately what Thomas said was the answer, 1.5, right? So we can use the common log button on a calculator to figure out what the approximate value is, okay? That's the goal today. The other one that I wanted to show you was this button called the LN button. This is called the natural log button. Okay, just like common log has a base of 10, natural log has its own base, its base of E, okay? It's log base E, okay? So you could use either one on the calculator. All right? Cool. So let's do a few of these. If you are on the video and you need to write the steps down, please pause the video now and write it down. All right, so let's work some of these out. Okay, so log or common log of 5. Okay, so let's do this together. Common log of 5. Before we start, let's predict what's the answer approximately before we even put this in the calculator. 0.6989. Is that what you just got on the calculator?
I'm guessing.
0.6989? Okay, that's a really good guess. Why did you say 0.6989?
because the last one was like 0.6998.
Oh, the last one was actually 1.6998. Yeah, right? So this one, is this not, I got a question, what's log based, or what's common log of 10 again? Common log of 10 is? Common log of 1. What's the common log of 1?
0.
0, good. Okay, so what's the common log of 5? What's the approximation?
0.6.
Okay, 0.6 or 7. Okay, so now we're going to do this on our calculator. Let's all clear it out. And then we're going to put the button 5, press 5. And then you press the common log button. And what's the answer? 0.698, right? So we're going to put in, this is common log, so we're going to put in our answer as 0.6989 or 6,989 10,000ths. Okay, look at step 3. There's one step 3 that I want you to focus on today. Write the answer to the nearest thousandth. Okay, so the thousands place, we got tens, hundreds, thousands. This is the third one. Look to the number to the right of it. If it's 5 or more, you're going to raise it up. So let's look at the thousands place here. 0.698. Look at the 8 here. Is it a? Look at the number to the right of the 8. Is it 5 or more? So what do we do with the 8? Round it up to a 9. Okay, so it's going to be 0.699 or 699 thousandths, and that's your answer. Okay. Good. That was an excellent. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I just don't see you participating. Thank you. That's fine. Perfect. Okay, number 2, common log of 17.1. Let's approximate it. Before we put it in the calculator, what do you think it should be? Between what two numbers? What's common log of 10? 1. What's common log of 100? 2. Is this number going to be closer to 1 or to 2? 1. So it's going to be like 1.1, 1.2. Okay, that's an approximation. Okay, so let's put in our calculator. So we're going to clear up our calculator. Okay, so we're going to clear it out. So we got 17.1. Put it in our calculator, and then we're going to push the common log button. And what is our answer? 1.233. Not quite. It's 1.2329 on mine.
Oh, we don't round?
Ah, we're supposed to round it. Good. Okay. So, well, I didn't know if that was the answer you had because of the calculator. Okay, so 1.2329. Look at the hundreds place. Look at the 2. Do we need to round it up?
Yes.
I heard a couple answers. I heard a yes and a no. Which one is it?
Yes.
Okay, look at the thousands place. Look at the number to the right. Is it 5 or more?
Yes.
Yep. So do I round up this 2?
Yeah. 2 3. 3 0.
Okay, good. So we're going to round it up. We're looking to the right. Yep, we round it up. Okay? Does that make sense? Super easy, right? Okay, well, let's jump through this then really quickly. Next one, number 3. Okay, let's just do... Let's do number 4 here. What's log or common log of 70, everyone? Common log of 70?
I'm going to guess that it's to 1.4.
You're guessing after you look at the calculator? It's pretty good. That's not quite guessing. That is the answer. What's the answer, everyone? 1.845 what?
1.845.
1.8450, right? If we round it, we don't need that 0, right? Because if we're going to round it, it's 1.845.
Why do you always keep putting the fourth number?
Because you have to put the 4th number before you round it. So we're rounding to this 5, right? This is the thousandths place. That's a good question. Why do I keep putting the 4th number there? You have to put the 4th number to figure out if you have to round it. So on this one, can we round it here?
No.
No. So we're not gonna keep that 0 there. So it's gonna be 1. No, if you could do it in your head, that's fine too. I'm just showing you on the video because some people are on the video watching this. Good question. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's do number 5. Number 5. We have a common log of negative 58. I'm hurrying a couple of answers. What's the answer to number 5? Is there such thing as a common log that'll equal to
It's not physically possible.
not mathematically possible, right?
Well, it takes your physical effort to do that.
Not necessarily. Some people don't have physical effort and they can do math. Watch this. I'm doing math right now.
So we don't know you're doing it.
Yeah,
I know. I know I'm doing it. I'm doing math right now. Okay, so is there a common log of a negative number?
Nope.
No, we can't. What 10 to what power is to be equal to negative 58? Nothing. So the answer is going to be no solution or undefined. Okay, so what about number 6? What's the answer to number 6? No solution or undefined. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, let's keep going. So 6 is the same. Number 7, let's do a couple of these. Number 7, we have the natural log. Okay, natural log, what base does natural log have? It has a base of e, which is Euler's number. It's 2.8. We'll talk about that specifically, but let's just work this out on our calculator. Let's write the number 6 and then type in natural log, not common log. LN button. Okay, so what's the answer here?
It's gonna be 1.791 or no 1.792 we rounded it.
So 1.791 what?
7.
Okay, and then you said we're going to round it, so it's going to be 1.792, right? Okay, now I got a question for you. What if you put common log of 6? What's the answer to common log of 6? Why is it different? Turn to your neighbors and figure out why is it different. Think about the base. Here's your clue. What's the base of each of them? And E is equal to about 2.8. Right? So are our bases the same for common log and natural log? No, that's why your answers are different. Last one, number 8. Without using a calculator, what's the answer?
0.
0, right? And what if you put in your calculator, what's the answer?
0.
Good, 0. Excellent. Wonderful. Okay, cool. Here we go. So we are done with the lesson. That concludes the lesson. Let's have you discuss these 3 questions. I want you to focus on the third one also in the class. Why is the base 10 so important? Let's have 30 seconds of math chatting and getting some answers together. Ready, set, go.